with Detective Barnes, what she told the police. That's going to be so hard for the jury to not pay attention to, DJ Q.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Think about it if you one of the people in the jury. Think about if you one of the niggas in the jury and you sitting there watching an interrogation video of Yellow Beezy's baby mother.
That's what I'm trying to tell people though, Cap. It's like everybody going crazy. I mean, I understand the pre-trial, a lot of ish came out, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, we still gotta wait for that 12. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. More shit come out in the trial that ever come out in pre-trial.
Exactly.
Way more shit come out in the trial that ever come out in the pre-trial. That's what people don't understand. The trial, you only gonna get little shit. A pre-trial, you just gonna get certain shit that they just want you to hear and lay out. You know what I'm saying? Witnesses.
That we was already. I mean, like a lot of people blowing this stuff up, like we didn't already see paperwork years ago, but people was like it's fake. But now this paperwork shows all these names that's on that dang list.
You know what it is though? Now that the names have came out, all it does is it clarifies what we thought. So now people is like, I knew it. I told you. You see what I'm saying? And it's clarifying what people thought, and it's making people also double back and be like, damn, I remember when he said this. Now I see why he said that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But but everybody know when you're dealing with murder cases and murder for hire, it's never the big shit that convicts you. It's never the big shit. It's always the small shit. My niggas, always the small details that get niggas caught up.
I tell people that all the time. It's the small
It's the small shit.
It could be the tiniest detail, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It
could be the smallest shit.
Yeah, it's what really blows everything up.
And one thing about dealing with 12 people in a jury, my nigga, they're looking for people in a jury are looking for reasonable doubt. I'm looking for a reason to believe that you're not guilty. I'm looking for a reason to say you didn't do this. Now, if I'm in a jury, if I'm one of the jurors, and I'm listening to your baby mother in interrogation room, telling reasons why she think you did it, telling the detective that she overheard you on the phone call.
Yeah.
You don't think that's gonna make me look at you crazy if I'm a juror? Even if she's lying on the stand right now, trying to say that she was upset, she did it because she was mad. You see what I'm saying? Because they're gonna try to do that. They're gonna try to say that she was upset, she was mad, she really was lying. They're gonna try to make it look like she was lying and to perjure herself. That's what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to make her look like she was lying to the police. You understand? They're gonna try to make it look like Yellow Beezy baby mother was a bitter baby mother at the time and irate because Yellow Beezy didn't want to be with her. That's what they're gonna try to make it look like. And they're gonna try to make it look like that she went up to the police station and said all types of shit just because she was mad at her baby daddy. That's what they're gonna try to make it look like. But the people in the jury that's watching this shit and listening to her get cross-examination, because she's going to get cross-examined by the prosecution. And they're going to be like, so you came in and gave a voluntary statement. So you came in and you said this. You said that. You see what I'm saying? They're going to cross-examine her with all this shit. And it's going to make him look bad that the one you sleep with every night even thought you had something to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing for a regular person on the street to think you had something to do with it, but the prosecution is going to tell the jury that his baby mother thought he had something to do with it, to the point where she called the police, to the point where she came in and had a conversation. You understand? To the point where she came in, to the point where she had a conversation, to the point where she came and gave a statement. That's not a good look. You see, what is Big U doing right now? Trying to get rid of witnesses, right?
Yeah. You seen that
Pay
shit too,
attention.
huh?
Yeah. So pay attention. Even Big U, even Big U, yeah, even Big U trying to get rid of his witnesses in his case.
Yeah. He
The
threw.
last thing you want is motherfucking witnesses testifying against you in a murder case. Let alone a murder, let alone a capital murder case, murder for hire, and one of the people be your baby mother. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he threw. He threw. He need to hang it up.
Yeah, that my nigga, he mad right now.
I know you.
I guarantee you some arguing took place in that house. I guarantee you that nigga started arguing with that bitch. My nigga, I wouldn't be able to sleep with you. I wouldn't be able to trust you, knowing that you wouldn't give a statement on me. I don't give a fuck how many kids we got. Nigga, you wrote a statement on me, bitch. Nigga, you wouldn't engage these niggas interrogation, and you ain't even have to go speak to these niggas. You volunteer, wouldn't talk to the police, and you told them shit. Nigga, you crazy. That right there not gonna sit well with the jury. That right there is not gonna sit well with the jury, Q. Remember I said it. It's gonna be a couple people in the jury that's gonna be like, man, if your baby mother think you did it, I believe you did it. Why your baby mother gotta lie?
Right.
Why would your baby mother come to the police station and give a statement? Why would your baby mother say? Then they gonna say, what? Then you said you overheard him talking on the phone to the police, to the killer, Kewon White.
It's a dirty game, my guy. It's a dirty game.
That's why I said it's a dirty game. All these niggas was backdooring each other and setting each other up, dog.
Mm-hmm.
All these niggas that was trying to backdoor each other and clean themselves up. That's all they was doing, bro. Backdooring each other and trying to clean shit up, snitching on each other and trying to clean shit up.
Yeah, but I still
Sean G snitched on Bubba.
And that's why I say I
got
feel
Bubba killed.
Yeah, Bubba got out the way. I still feel that on some real shit, it was some inside shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one sided. You know what I mean?
Like, what you mean by that? Speak on it.
I mean, I think somebody in his own squad had him set up.
Oh yeah, they did. Sean G. Man. I told you that. Man. It was. He did. He got Bubba took out, and then after he got Bubba took out, he snitched on the dead man to Louisville police officer, and then he started to snitch on Mo 3. Mo 3 just happened to die. Why? Because Sean G gave a drop that he was at the house. Sean G was at the meeting. He said it out his own mouth that he was at the barbershop that night. Even Kewon said Sean G was there. Remember Sean, bro? Why you think Kewon been saying all this time to look at his circle? Look at his circle. You gotta pay attention to his circle.
So that's why Sean G said was with him when the police picked him up.
Exactly. And that's why the police picked him up at the hospital, because once Mo 3 died, his plea bargain to snitch on Mo 3 was null and void.
But Sid was at the hospital with him, and Sid followed him to the first 48 building. That's what he said out his mouth.
Man, Sid ain't follow that nigga. The feds came and got that nigga. They came and arrested him. They came and arrested that nigga at the hospital and took that nigga in handcuffs. Everybody in the family was looking at that nigga crazy. Like, why he getting arrested? Before they even pronounced Mo 3 dead, they was arresting this nigga at the hospital like he had something to do with it. And the only reason he was getting arrested was because he was out on a PR bond to snitch on Mo 3. Now Mo 3 is in jail. Mo 3 is dead. We don't need you no more.
He got that plea deal.
How much? 20. Yeah, that's how he got the plea bill. The whole PR bond. The whole PR bond was to work against Mo 3.
Yeah, for the plea deal. for that assault. Yeah.
He was working off the shit, the murder, the attempted murder.
Yeah, the aggravated, yeah.
The attempted murder on Yellow
changed it.
Beezy.
Nope. Getting to Collin County, he had they switched it from attempt to assault.
They switched it from assault to attempt to assault.
Yeah,
but either
so
way, he was working that off.
Yeah.
Because remember, Louisville knew that the car belonged to Sean G.
Yeah.
Exactly. So once that came out, they automatically, they did what? They brought him in for questioning.
That's why he ain't been automatically. That's why he ain't been on YouTube for real no more.
My nigga, the reason he wasn't gonna be on YouTube no more is because once the trial start, information come out. I told everybody once this trial started, you wasn't gonna see a lot of people on YouTube that was involved. Because guess what? Now you're gonna start asking them questions, and they don't want to be answering questions. Sean G don't want to be on YouTube no more because the first thing niggas gonna say is why your car was on the highway that with Yellow Beezy, this or that. He ain't never came on here and told nobody that. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit this nigga never spoke on.
Yeah.
Niggas that be wanting to know is if Louisville knew that you was involved, how come you ain't go to jail?
Right.
Come on. I don't need nobody to snitch on you for me to know that your car was involved in the shooting. That's what people keep forgetting. The shooters don't gotta snitch on you for me to solve a crime. I'm a police officer. It's my duty to solve crimes, whether somebody snitch on you or not.
Right.
Whether a nigga want to prosecute or not. You know how many people in the state of Texas go to jail for whooping on they bitch and they bitch don't want to prosecute? like this Texas. Texas don't need nobody to press charges on you. Real talk. Don't need nobody.
Texas don't need nobody to press the charge.